Good evening, one and all. Welcome to our stream. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. That's my call sign. My name is Mac, Mike Alpha Charlie, and I'm here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. It's now approaching 7 p.m. On Sunday, December 21st, the winter solstice. We're going to be monitoring the VA3ZOE repeater for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. I believe our net controller tonight will be VA3IUK. Trustees up to the task. We'll be standing by for 7 p.m. to roll around and the net controller to pick it up. VE3IUK, VA3IMW. You on frequency there, Bill? Nothing heard. All right. Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, opening the Lake Ontario Radio Club net here on the VE3ZOE repeater. This net meets 5 times a week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on this repeater. On Thursday, 446.125 simplex is our designated frequency. Anyways, a great radio day overall for the Hamilton POTA operators. Certainly glad to see everybody out there. And for those of us that were not able to attend, thank you for working us from your home stations. Let's take a quick standby for any time-sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations.
Is it open?
How open do you want it to be? Yes, let's crack her wide open. If you've got a valid call sign, I want to hear from you. And I'll take VA3CJZ at the top of the list.
All right, I might as well go. This is VA3CJZ wide open. Good evening, Mac, and all on net listening. I haven't had a chance yet to make it to the YouTube stream, but I will shortly. Thank you for streaming the net, Mac. For those of you just listening in, just type in VA3IMW in the YouTube search, and you can follow us along there in the live section. And so it was good getting a hold of you guys there today, and I even got Larry, LJW, or sorry, I'm thinking of the VA3LJW. He's my neighbor over here, but I was thinking of Dave, VE3LJW. So I got your group and Dave for check-ins there today, and I just made it down here. I was finishing up wrapping Christmas presents, and so here I am. Back to you, Mac.
Well, geez, Chuck, I didn't get you anything. I'm terribly sorry about that, but all right. Did you wrap mine with a pink bow? Hi. Actually, you just missed VE3PDL. He was on the repeater calling for you. So perhaps he's still around and we may be able to get you guys hooked up. Anyways, thank you very much for hunting us today. Very productive day at the park, and what a cohesive team. It always amazes me that the way the guys pull together and get things set up and running. Anyways, Chuck, certainly appreciate it and looking forward to having a quick chit chat with you tomorrow night on the Oopsie Net.
That's right, Mac. Monday night is the Oopsie Net night. That means tomorrow at 7 p.m. I will be net controller right here on the ZOE repeater, and look forward to hearing from everyone. And tomorrow night's net will also be streamed live on YouTube. So thanks for reminding me, Mac, and I'll listen along and see if PDL is in there. You know, I did have the radio on, but I had the laptop closed, which means no sound was coming out of the radio because I've got the sound going into the laptop and then through the speakers, yada, yada, yada. So anyways, I'm here for the duration, Mac.
Well, thanks very much, Chuck. And the good news is that no dynamo hum tonight. Good job on you. And excellent. All right. Stand by for any further check-ins. Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net.
Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo, India. Victor Echo 3, India, Uniform Kilowatt.
VA3, Whiskey Papa Golf.
VA3 NFG.
All right. 4 more there. Very good. We'll start with Larry, VE3LBI. Go ahead.
Got a phone call. Sorry, pick it up. VE3LBI.
All right. We'll come back to you, Larry, VE3IUK.
Yeah, good evening. My apologies back. When I got home, I was a bit tired. My back was sore, so I sort of just been taking it easy, and I forgot all about the net. So appreciate you picking it up. And yes, it was a good day. It was amazing that we only had to go on 40 and 20 to get our contacts, and even got a bit of DX in there. So quite a fruitful day, and you're right, it was great how everybody does come together, and it was thoroughly enjoyable. And my logs are uploaded. So thanks a lot for doing it, Mac, and we'll be listening along.
All right, Bill. Very good. The stats are just amazing. 110 QSOs when you put together the multiple park to parks, and our activation time was 84 minutes. That meant our average was 1.3 QSOs per minute. And that's even with the park to parks that takes a long time to rattle off all the call signs and all of the other bits and pieces. So, 84 minutes worth of activation, 110 QSOs, and 1.3 QSOs per minute. So, Bill, if you want to take over, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, no, Mac, if you don't mind, just go ahead, because I'm just sort of relaxing in my chair. I'm still a bit sore from this fall. It wasn't too bad today. It's getting better, but I just soon let you take it if you don't mind. But one comment I'll make is that's a testament to our efficiency, and if there was an emergency, it just shows how quickly we could pass traffic if needed. So this is why I say these these photo outings serve many purposes. So thanks a lot, Mac.
Yep, QSL, very good. And we'll come back to Larry momentarily. Let's go over to VA3 November Fox Golf and VA3 NFG. How did you do with your car?
Dead battery, dead alternator. So I managed to jump start it, got it running, came in the house, let it run. Well, I thought it was running. You probably know what happened already. So I went back out to check on it, and it had already shut down with the ignition on, obviously. So the alternator is not charging the battery. So I think I know what I need, and that's a new alternator.
Yep, you need a new alternator, and you need to put a good charge into that battery and see if it will recover. So modern cars with fuel injection systems, they need a full 12 volts in order to operate properly. So if even half of your alternator dies, there is a diode for either side, right? The alternator, the reason they call it an alternator is because it generates alternating current. There's two diodes in there. If one of those craps out, then you only get half power, and that's not enough to keep the battery up to the full 12 volts, and it'll choke and puke.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have let it run because the garage is just up the street, so I don't know if there's going to be any voltage in there to get the vehicle over. I guess I could always get it towed, but or I could connect a battery booster to it. That would get me to the garage. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just get it towed.
Yep. The other alternative is to disconnect the positive terminal. If you have a battery charger, put it on like a 2 amp charge and get it topped right up. And then when you're ready to drop it off at the garage, it's basically get in the car, start it, drive it directly there without any impingement, and then pull into their lot and shut it down. And thereafter, it's their problem.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just thought connecting a battery booster to it and leave it connected, see if I can get the hood closed, and then drive it up there. But maybe I might go out and put a charge on it. I don't know.
Yeah, the battery booster is fine for a short period of time in order to get it running, but it's not going to put enough power in the battery to sustain it without the alternator recharging. So, connect up the charger and see if you can get it topped up.
Yeah, roger that. Well, hopefully it doesn't give me too much grief in the morning. Otherwise, I'll just get it towed over there. I've got CA, so shouldn't cost me anything. I haven't called them guys in a long time.
Oh, geez, yeah. If you've got Auto Club, then put your feet up and relax. Have them pick it up in the morning. All right, Steve, you got my email? You got your logs?
Yes, I did. Thanks for sending me that one. I haven't sent in the other one, World Fauna and Flora and Fauna. I need to find the email. Is that the only way to send those in, by email?
Yeah, ever since what's his face in New Brunswick gave up on it, you got to send that in to Len by email.
Roger that. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll look for that and see if I can get that done shortly.
All right, it's all at your own pace. No worries. Okay, thanks again, Steve. Good to see you today, and thanks for helping us chalk up all those QSOs in the log. Certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. It was a little chilly today, but we got the job done. That's all that counts. I think you might want to pick up Chris though, WPS. I think he might have been in there before me, unless he already went.
WPG. Yep, I'm going to him right now. VA3 WPG, VA3IMW. My apologies if I got things out of order.
Well, he was there.
I'm sure he'll be back. All right, let's see if Larry's back from the telephone. VE3LBI, VA3IMW, you back?
Yeah, we're back in here, Mac. VE3LBI. I was going to ask you, listen, what are you doing on the 25th. It's supposed to be the Simplex net. You're going to forgo that? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be busy for the evening and stuff.
I'll key up and open the net. Same thing goes for New Year's Day. So yeah, 7 p.m. I'll key up on the radio, and if there's anybody around, we get a chance to say hello. And if not, I'm not going to feel any worse for wear.
Gotcha. Okay, I was just curious about what was going to happen. Other than that, I got a little sleep this afternoon. Lay down after a little rest. I had a rough night last night. So, anyways, nothing else really to report back other than it's cold outside. And picked you guys up on the for your activation. I also got Dave, and it sounds like you guys had a lot of fun. Mind you, a little bit cooler. But what was with the security guard you mentioned?
Oh, we had some time to communicate with the local rent-a-cops, and there was another guy that came down to talk to us from City Hall. So a great education overall for all of them, and it was kind of interesting. They did show some interest in us being able to rapidly set up communication devices within minutes and start to make communications worldwide. And a ton of fun, obviously. A couple of guys from France, a couple of guys from Germany, and we actually didn't stick around. We basically mined out 20 meters. I think we had 57 QSOs on 40 meters, and then we finished mining out the 20-meter contacts. And we only intended on putting 100 in the log. We ended up with 104, but with the multiple park-to-parks, ended up with 110. 110 was the total QSOs, and that was 84 minutes. So 1.3 QSOs per minute. That's not a bad average, especially for a group. And a lot of, when you do the park-to-parks, you got to spend all the extra time to give all the call signs and all the rest of that stuff. So it's nice. They've got security on the backside of the McWestern House. Obviously, they want to make sure that they keep the tent people from invading the interior sanctum there. And obviously, there's video surveillance from the backside of City Hall. So good to keep the security guards aware of what you're doing. So all's good. Yeah, we had a good time.
Oh, excellent, because I heard you mention that. I just wondered whether they were kind of like walked up and said, like, what are you guys doing here? Or was it kind of like more of a friendly thing?
Well, it was definitely a friendly thing because I was the one that opened up the dialogue with them. I approached two of the gentlemen just to let them know that what we were doing. They came back several times and had some additional questions, but nothing hampered our ability to activate the park. And there was an additional guy that came out from City Hall. Not sure if he was a manager. He looked like he was well fed, so let's just assume that. So he had some additional inquiries and comments. So all positive, absolutely positive. He was aware of the amateur radio environment as an alternative for communications when infrastructure lets you down. But he got a quick education on Parks on the Air as far as a practice for operators to rapidly set up field operations and make contacts. So I think all in all, let me see, I'm going to say 5 security guards plus an official from City Hall. We've really amped up our education here in the city in the matter of a couple hours.
Oh, excellent. Okay, very good. No, that's good. It puts it out there, and they took it with a bit of warmth and everything. So that's not that's excellent. Really good on your part too. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed. All right, obviously, and there was Dave on the phone, so just a quick conversation with him. All right, thanks for doing it, Mac, VA3IMW, VE3LBI.
Okay, very good. All right. So again, my apologies, Chris, if I got things out of order. VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf, come on in.
Just I was waiting for that QRM to go away. VA3WPG, good evening. As mentioned, it was pretty good today. One contact after the other, just rolling in, bang, bang, bang. Other than that, I switched my outdoor lights to Christmas colors for the week. We are now lit up red and green. And let me shut off my red tail here. And up at 5 o'clock this morning, Tim Hortons French Vanilla, finished that up, jumped on the bus, met up with Bill and Wade, went to Jackson Square, another French Vanilla, finished that up at the thing, then into the Red Bull, and we're getting pretty yawny now and getting pretty anxious for bedtime to come around, but here listening to the net for the time being, as long as I can stay awake. VA3 WPG, fun afternoon. Thanks for putting another one on.
You know, it's the group all together, right? I feel a little bit. I hear from time to time people saying, thanks for organizing this. But you know what? All it is an idea, and when the group gets together, that's what really cements the activity. And I certainly appreciate everybody's involvement, hunters, activators, and all the like. It's not about me organizing anything. I mean, I can say, let's go to a park, and somebody says yes. Well, does that mean that I did anything wonderful? Well, no, not really. I certainly appreciate your work with throwing up the wire, Wade's work with the vertical antenna, and everybody else that came around to partner up with us. So it's not difficult. I mean, we go out there, plug a few things in, and make some contacts around the world. Everybody's happy.
And I had one other little thing, but it's not coming to mind right now. It's gone.
All righty. It'll come back to you tomorrow, I'm sure, or at 3 a.m. Thanks again, Chris. Your work with the wire in the trees, certainly appreciated, and got a really good start to things going on both 40 and 20 meters. Thanks again, and that's the end of my list. Let's see if we can trap a couple more. VA3IMW on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club and the VE3 HBO guys. Come on in and say hello.
VE3 KDC. VA3 CJZ recheck.
All right, hang on a second there, Noel. We'll take Chuck's recheck first.
Okay, thank you, Mac. I just forgot to mention earlier, for those of you who are interested, I did stream the event live today. And so, of course, if you want to listen to it, just type my call in the search and look for it there. I wanted to mention, I did notice a improvement when you guys went from the wire to the vertical, and of course you can see all that on the stream if you so wish to listen to it. And it was a lot of fun. It was a little bit rough for a while, and then it picked up. So all in all, it worked out pretty good. Thanks, Mac. I'll let you continue on. VA3 CJZ.
All right, thanks, Chuck. Appreciate that. VE3KDT, VA3IMW. Good evening, Noel, and thanks for your participation this afternoon.
VA3IMW, VA3KDT. Yeah, good evening, and everyone else on that. It was good fun, so thanks for that. Going back to the security guards and everything else, I did get the email just after we left. Bear with me. It's Noel. Pleasure to meet briefly with you today. As per our conversation, the challenge raised by our city security guards today was related to the use of the trees to hang what was your antenna lines. Under the city parks bylaw, there are prohibitions related to the attaching of tree canopies. However, also noted in our brief meeting was your group's attendance to the White Hearn City Hall property, and the use of the space is a great example of good use of the space. I also look forward to hearing more of your successful activations of your club system in the future. Also, after the holiday season, I'd be happy to introduce you with the horticulture team in the city to see what opportunities may exist to safely use any other antenna infrastructure that does not impact the city's bylaws. Martin Dembro, Manager, Corporate Safety and Security, Public Works, City Hamilton.
Very good, very good. It's strong inference to your skills and abilities. Thanks, Noel. I certainly appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Other than that, good time today. That was pretty much about it. So yeah, we were just at least talking with them and whatever else. They had no problems. Did actually really like that we picked up all of our coffee cups and everything else too. And I did assure him that we wouldn't be setting up any tents.
I was there for that part. Oh, well, yep. Yeah, totally 100% positive. I mean, some people would say that kind of interaction could have negative connotations, but more an awareness. And, for future activators, I'm sure things are going to go even more smoothly.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can post his contact information and whatever else too. As I'm probably not going to be around the New Year, so I'll leave that in the Discord again.
All right. And can you confirm that you received your logs and you're all good?
I did receive logs. I haven't really sat down on the computer just until now, so I can take a look at that.
All right. So you're okay with converting your logs with log editor, whatever the heck that thing is?
I'll give it a try.
All right. Let me know if you have any difficulties. We can doctor one up for you. And obviously the VEFF log goes to Len at the Flora and Fauna website there. You got to email those ones. All right. Thanks again, Noel. And I'm just dying to make a stupid joke about Joya Noel, but I won't.
That's right at me.
All right. Very good. I'm thinking if you're going to be departing soon, we're going to have to set up another 40-meter net. Maybe even replace the Thursday 70 centimeters simplex net with a 40-meter net for the Lake Ontario Radio Club.
That's a possibility. There's also still that idea. I got the OnStar node. I might be able to rig up a 10-watt Baofeng over at Ray's place there, and just kind of leave it for me to check in every now and then.
All right, QSL, we'll make something work out. Nonetheless, we'll be certain to stay in touch. All right, there's a little tear in my eye. We're going to lose another one. All right, thanks again, Noel, and we'll make another call. See if there's anybody else out there who wants to say hello on the winter solstice edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net.
Victor Echo 3, Papa Delta Lima.
Victor Echo 3, Papa Delta Lima. Good evening, Paul. I know you were looking for Chuck a little while ago. He is on frequency.
in there, Chuckles?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I was on HF scanning around earlier, well, all day, and I go up to 80 meters and I stop by Ontars, and guess what's part of Ontars now?
Oh, what's that?
Trivia questions. I wonder where they got that from.
Yeah, there's another net that they have on, I don't know which repeater, but there's a gentleman there that he does a little bit of science trivia every once in a while. So yeah, it's a successful thing, you know. It's catching on.
Yeah, I was listening along. They had a bunch of different questions, some about TV shows, what was said in a certain popular show at this point, and stuff like that. Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all in the delivery and what you choose to use for material, because you know, not everybody wants to sit there and just listen to boring trivia. So yeah, very good. I feel flattered there, Paul. Thanks for that.
Yeah, as soon as I heard it, it was Kevin too, RCA. He was running the net, so he must have got the idea from you, and you know, when he's checked in on your net, you know, in the past. So yeah, I thought it was cool anyway. That's all I was going to say earlier, and thanks for picking me up there, Mac. Just a bean for the pot, sir, and glad you guys had fun over at White Hearn, hassling all the security people and such. But yeah, I'm glad it turned out for you guys. Very good.
Yep, all's well. We're one big happy family. I'm sure they'll they'll be back down to visit us next time we're out there. And now that we've got some QSOs in the log at that park, maybe Sunday afternoons at City Hall is maybe not a bad thing to do. All right, thanks, Paul. How's everything with you and the missus?
Everybody up here has got a cold / cough / whatever, except for me. And until today, it's like I'm just starting to get it. I don't know if you can catch the raspiness in my voice at the moment, but yeah, I've coughed like, I don't know, half a dozen times today. So nothing major, but it seems like it's trying to weasel its way into my system now too.
Yeah. See, if you drank grown-up beer, then you probably wouldn't have any of those symptoms. But that's okay. Take it light and take it easy.
Well, you see, because I drink Coors Light, it keeps the cold very light, so I don't get beat up real bad like you hardcore beer drinkers that have to drink that full extra 0.5%, you know.
Yep. From what I've heard over the last couple of weeks, it's the guys that abstain totally that have been most affected, and the other ones that are on the left-hand side of the scale, where content is higher, perhaps a little more cleansing as we ingest things. Anyways, all the best, Paul. Very good to hear from you, and hope to hear you throughout the week. If not, I'll wish you a Merry Christmas right here and now.
Oh yeah, I'm on here pretty much every day nowadays, so I'm sure we'll bump into each other before Christmas, man. But thank you, and I'll let you do your thing here, and thanks again for picking me up. 7-3 to 1 and all. Let's be 3PDL back to net control. VA3CP.
All righty. VA3CP, VA3IMW.
Evening, Mac. Oh, you actually heard me on my 2.5 watts today, huh?
We certainly did. You did a super job. 2.5 watts. Which radio was that?
That was the FT817, and I was using a 40 meter and a 20 meter hand stick on the roof of the car on a tri-mag mount.
Well, very good. It was working really well for you. I forget who else was running QRP locally, and yeah, bad conditions weren't too bad at all. How'd you end up with how many contacts in your log today?
Well, I didn't spend all that much time around. I got 30, which I thought was just fine. I got New Hampshire and I got Toby in New Jersey, so that was nice. A few local guys, and I got worked a guy on CW as well. So it was a good day. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I didn't stay out too long.
Yeah, we weren't out for a marathon mission. We were actually really surprised to see what we accrued on 40 meters. I think we had 57 in the log on 40 before we moved over to 20 meters, and they just kept coming. So we finished out the day with 104 QSOs, and with the multiple park to parks, it turned out to be 110 contacts. So a good day overall for 84 minutes. I calculate 1.3 contacts per minute.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Anyway, I don't know what my QSO piece was. I didn't really look at it. I just, after I talked to you on 20 meters, that was pretty much it. I just went and hunted one other guy, and then I packed it in. All right, I'm going to let you go. We got company arriving here shortly, so good to talk to you. Merry Christmas. I'm not talking to you before. VA3IMW, VA3CP.
All right, thanks so much, Dave. Certainly appreciate you starting off our log today. Actually, it was John that started off the log. Yankee Oscar Alpha, and there's a hunter for you. He's in an apartment building somewhere west of the central city. Anyways, you were number 2, 3, and 4. So thanks again, and we'll be looking forward to chatting with you again. If we miss each other in the next couple of days, Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Yeah, thanks, Mac. I think my next activation will be January the 1st for the Support Your Parks New Year's week. So I should be out on probably on New Year's afternoon. All right, how was the audio on that radio? Does it sound okay?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, booming. Nice job.
Okay, thanks. Of course, you never get to hear your own radio. All right, 73. We'll talk to you later. VA3IMW, VA3CP.
Yeah, if you really want to hear what it sounded like, look up Chuck's call sign, VA3CJZ. He live streamed the activation, so you'll be able to catch your own QSO, obviously from his radio vantage point, but right at the top of the stream.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, that's a good thought. I heard him say that. All right. I'll see you later. VA3CP. Cheers.
Thank you much, and many hot chocolates. Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, stand by for any further check-ins.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor. Good evening, my friend. How did things go with the family today?
Good evening, Mac, and everybody on net. Went okay. Sorry I couldn't attend the activation today. I kind of had the family card, Trump's radio card played on me last minute. I had hoped to come to the activation and then go do that, but apparently I had my priorities wrong. So it sounds like you guys had a great activation. Everything went well, including contacts with the city, so that's all good to hear. 110
10 contacts in 84 minutes. Wow. That's impressive. Very impressive. But it was nice to jump on and hunt you guys at least. I could participate that way. So thank you guys for going out and braving the cold. And it was fun to participate that way at least. Back to you, Mac.
Yeah, no worries, Mark. Yeah, a wise man once told me that radio is priority number 67. There's a lot of things that come in front of that. So, nonetheless, every activator needs 10 hunters. So you are, what can I say? You're just as important, if not more important, than the activator himself. Because without hunters, activators would just be screaming in a vacuum. Anyways, we'll get them next time, my friend.
Roger that. Yeah, that sounds like a good day and a pretty positive contact that you guys had with the city as well. Everything worked out. So, yeah, glad to hear you guys had a good time. It sounded like a lot of fun, and I'm sure it was. I'll let you do a call out and see if there's anyone else there, Matt. VA3IMW.
All right. Thanks again, Mark. Victor Alpha 3, Indy Mike Whiskey on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, standing by for any further calls.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot.
Good evening, Vern. It sounds like you're out for a walk.
You got me pegged, Mac. Out for a walk, -5. Feeling colder with the wind chill. Congrats on the successful activation there this afternoon. I was chatting with Bill as he was hoofing it back to the house. Sounds like things went well. Heard some of the reports. And that's a lot of contacts in a very short amount of time. I'm hoping that you guys were okay with the cold. It is the winter solstice, so whatever. Back to you, Mac.
Yes, QSL. So when we finished up and I got in my truck and turned it on, the dashboard showed 1 degree Celsius. But it didn't feel like balmy, warm 1 degree Celsius. It felt cooler than that. So, when you're in that plus or minus 2 degrees, it feels damp and it kind of cuts through you. But I'm sure everybody was dressed for the occasion. So there was some people that bugged out a little bit early, just because they were starting to feel the effects of the cold. The aging the aging ham operators. I probably overdressed for it. So I know Edward remarked about my big red jacket, and I was nice and toasty warm. The only downside, I gotta say, is logging on a touch-sensitive device. I was using my cell phone with the Polo software, so my right hand was bare, and I noticed it. So perhaps, somebody made a comment that I should get one of those rubber-tipped electronic pens that works with the screen. So I'm going to think about that for next time out. But nonetheless, yeah, it was a good time had by all. And nice to get a bunch of QSOs in the log, and obviously hearing from some familiar contacts from France and Germany. It's nice to actually be able to recognize these guys. They've worked us before with our group activations, so all is good.
Oh yeah, that's definitely cool when you continually work folks and you get to hear them on the air again, and you kind of know how they're doing and where they are. You've looked them up. Yeah, that makes it that much more special. All right, Mac. Well, I'm glad things went well. Wasn't able to participate, but as I mentioned to Bill, maybe for the one in June, I'll shoot for that one. All right, Mac. Have a great weekend. If I'm not talking with you before, hope you have a Merry Christmas. Take care, my friend. VA3CRF 73.
All right. Certainly appreciate the check-in, Vern, and Merry Christmas to you and yours. Also recognizing Guy from Ottawa checking in on YouTube. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your schedule. And we certainly appreciate your involvement. All right, Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, standing by for any further check-ins. Well, there's a good segue. The input there is to thank Terry for the use of this fine repeater, VA3IQL. Thank you very much. The VE3 ZOE repeater is up and running. We certainly appreciate that. And with that, we'll bring the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net Solstice edition to a close. And also that will end the live stream as well. 7 3s, one and all. That's how we say goodbye.